I remember watching a shuttle launch one day and my father came up to me and said, "Do you want to work for NASA?" I said, "Yes, I do." And he said, "Well, that's great. You need to be an engineer." And of course, my dad was an engineer. Followed my dad's advice that he gave to me at an early age about being an engineer and went to the George Washington University in Washington, D.C. And then about midway through my engineering curriculum, I had a lot of friends who were actually pre-med engineers, and they said, "Serena, you need to think about medicine. You'd be a great doctor." And so during college, I actually spent a lot of my time teaching martial arts. I learned Kung Fu when I was in high school, and in undergrad I was looking for a little bit of a job and looking for a school to train at. And so I found a school in the southeast part of DC, not the best part in the world, but really good instructors, and I used to take the metro every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from GW's campus down there. I started training there myself just to have more physical fitness. And then they said, "Hey, we thought you'd be really good with kids. Would you mind teaching a kids class on Mondays and Wednesdays?" After finishing my undergraduate degree in electrical engineering, I was accepted to University of Texas Health Science Center at Houston, their medical school right in the medical center, and started my medical training there. When I was a fourth-year medical student, I knew I wanted to do a rotation at NASA. But when I came down in October of 2000, I learned that there was a special program that combined internal medicine, which is medicine for adults and what I love, with aerospace medicine. And that program existed at the University of Texas Medical Branch at Galveston. My personal journey, it started off as an engineer, turned into a physician, which I absolutely love. And a lot of people say that the journey along the way is the best part in getting to your end destination. And it really has been, because I absolutely love being a doctor. But at the same time, since I was little, I've always wanted to be up there. I've always wanted to be in space. So I worked space station operations in mission control, or FICR 1 as we call it for space station. Spent a lot of time in Star City looking after the astronauts who were training out there. So I got a little bit of a preview as to what their lives were like. So I do work as a Capcom, one of my favorite jobs actually. I love talking to the crew because I know they're up there, they're working hard, and sometimes just hearing a friendly voice is really nice. So I have been to Antarctica, and that was one of my neatest analogs. I did that from the 2010 to 2011 season. So I spent 2 months in Antarctica and 6 weeks living on the ice in a tent. We had a mountaineer who was the leader of our team, very small team of 4, and we were by ourselves. There are no bugs, there's no ants, there's no animals, unless you're near the coast, then you have the seals, and you have the penguins. I still have dreams at night where I hear the wind hitting the tent, and when the wind's not blowing, it's just absolutely silent. There's nothing out there but you and the ice and your tent mates.